What's going on, Jurisco gang? Coming at y'all boys, another banger, boys. And today we just got a huge, and I mean huge, update on the brand new ESG Football 24 player builder, boys. Yes, the brand new 11 vs 11 and 7v7 no AI football game coming out very soon. Let's go hop into it. Now, but before you hop into the updated player builder video, the first thing I do want to say is this is not our first time covering this game. If you are just now learning about this game, we made a video about this during the summer. I want to say back in July. I will have a video on, but make sure you guys watch that video first. And I kind of talked about like the background and like how they kind of made this game happen, like with investors and, you know, money getting put in and all that type of stuff. I dropped like a lot of like knowledge and stuff like that about like the background in that video. So if you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. But, you know, really quick, just to sum up this game, this is a brand new 11 vs 11 7v7 football game dropping this fall. It's gonna have no CPUs at all. Obviously, you know, in 11 vs 11, if someone quit or something like that, then obviously there would be CPUs at that point. But the main goal of this game is to where there's no CPUs, always player versus player, and like I said, 7v7 and 11 vs 11. They're also gonna have a like free roaming like open world city that's inspired by the New York City boroughs. So that's also a huge thing about this game is, yes, they will have a fat city that you will be able to walk around in, you know, talk to friends, interact with people, you know, all that type of stuff. Also, the customization is super deep in this game. You have things like tattoos. You don't even have to wear a helmet when you're playing on the field. If you're playing on the 7v7 field, you don't even have to wear a helmet. So like that should tell you alone, like you could literally go out there with Crocs, no cleats. You could go out there shirtless. That's how crazy the customization is in this game. The player builder is like a huge part of this game, and that's why they kind of, you know, showed this before they show any gameplay. If you guys are waiting on gameplay, that will be coming very, very soon. I mean, very soon. I should be able to even get my hands on it early, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit later in this video. But yes, even though you haven't seen actual gameplay of this video yet, it is coming, and the player builder is a huge part of this game. So that's why they kind of dropped the update about it today. Now getting straight into the video, boys. So this is the updated video they went ahead and dropped yesterday. They dropped this on their Instagram, Play ESG on Instagram. Also, LaShawn McCoy reposted where I posted this video also. The video kind of starts with LaShawn McCoy talking about why, you know, he invested into the game and why he, you know, he likes the idea and like the whole thing behind the game because, you know, it's player versus player, and, you know, that's why he kind of like 2K a lot over Madden, because the player versus player aspect, and that's what they're bringing to ESG Football 24. So that's kind of how like the video starts off, is by him, you know, just explaining why he likes the game so much. I'm about to start talking about the new updated player builder and things of that nature. Now also keep in mind, this is their first time dropping new gameplay since about last year. The whole entire 2023, they've been trying to finish up the game, get it tested, and get it out for y'all boys. So like I said, first time dropping new gameplay, so let's see what it's looking like.
Family, it is time. We're diving into the ESG football player creator build process, and as you requested, we're kicking it off by attempting to make one of the greatest to ever do it. And before any of you haters
Deion Sanders
start saying that this character doesn't look exactly like Prime, well, of course not, you fools. We're not trying to get sued. This is a bit...
Okay, so with that right there, what they said, keep in mind, boys, so you can make like players that are like Prime or like Randy Moss, or, you know, you could make players that are like, you know, NFL legends or NFL, you know, current players, but, you know, they're not going to be, you know, named, oh, this is Deion Sanders, oh, this is Randy Moss. They can't say those type of things unless they have a deal or they have, you know, some type of like partnership with that player. So someone like LaShawn McCoy, he's going to have his own skin or his own likeness in this game because, you know, they have a deal with him. Someone like Sean Merriman, they can have, you know, his own skin and his own likeness because they have a deal with him. So they can only do that with players they have deals with. They can't do it with Prime Time. He's already have a deal with, you know, EA. Can't do it with Randy Moss. He has a deal with EA. So they can only do it with people who they have deals with. That's how they'll get their, you know, their likeness in the game. But, you know, you can make a similar player to Deion Sanders or to Randy Moss.
Build that a gamer at home makes in their own likeness. Before we get too deep into this, I need to bring some of you up to speed. Each build is comprised of 8 total skill sets, and all 8 are only available here for demo purposes.
Okay.
The real way this works is that you get 4 off the top, and then you grind your way to the next 4.
Okay, so boom. So you see right here, you start with 4 skill sets. So the skill sets are basically gonna be what like shapes your build, kind of. Like instead of you just saying, oh, you want a wide receiver, and then, you know, you kind of just like filling him out, I guess, like from there, you kind of just like go in there, you say, oh, you want these 4 skill sets to, you know, kind of shape your build, and then you go from there, and that's how you kind of make your build from that, is through these skill sets. That's how you will shape your build. And you only get 4 at the start. You get another one at 90, you get another one at level 95, you get get another one at level 97, and then the last one at level 99. Also, make sure you guys notice that they're not overall. They're not, 90 overall. They're not 95 overall. They're calling these levels because, you go through level, and that's how you'll upgrade your player.
Lock a new skill set at 90, 95, 97, and 99 overall. You can't just make a legendary build on day one. You have to work for it. But being that making someone like Prime is impossible without being a 99 overall, we decided to open all the skill sets up.
So yeah, so keep in mind, when you get started with these 4 skill sets, your player's gonna be kind of like a role player still. He's not gonna be some super cracked, legendary, crazy 99. You're gonna have to be like kind of like a role player when you first get started with your first 4 skill sets.
We also know the way you guys think. We know you're thinking that you're gonna make a 7-foot-tall Prime build. But before you get too excited, I want you to understand that fluctuating your height and weight will dramatically affect your build.
So you'll see right here, you'll see his stats are going up and down depending on his height and weight, which we already kind of knew that this was going to be a thing. We saw this in the last trailer. So if you fluctuate your height and weight, you will see your overall, your stats go up and down depending on your build. So like that's going to be a huge thing is your build and how tall you, how much you weigh. That's going to be a huge thing. Now, also the highest you could be, I want to say that the highest height you can have is 7 foot. The most you can weigh is I think 400, and then the minimum is 5'5", and I want to say it's 160. So those are the minimum, and that's the maximum for your height and weight that you could kind of like choose from. You could do the max, or you could do anything in between.
ESG was co-founded by 2 18-year professional gamers, so they already know what type of glitchy tactics you'd think of and spent months on perfecting this algorithm. So we'll just make Prime 6'1", 187 pounds.
Basically a balance build. That's kind of like a balanced build. That's not really like too agile. That's not really too small. That's kind of like right in the middle. 6'1", 186. Well, 187. That's like about in the middle.
Prime is that he was the greatest cover corner to ever do it. So it's only right that the first thing we add is a smotherer skill.
And you'll see all the skill sets right here. Now, I counted from the last trailer and from this trailer, there's about 20 skill sets. So you see right here, you got Bull Rusher, Skyscraper, Dimer, Smotherer, Glue Hand, Sniper, Guardian, Speedster, Gunslinger, Supreme Boot, Jackrabbit, Tackler, Lane Stuffer, Technician, and Patroller. And also looking back from the other trailer that they did drop previously, you'll see right here, you have Backbreaker and we have Return Man. So those two are, ones that you didn't see on this new one, but like I said, there's about 20 skill sets that you choose from in this game that kind of like determine all, your skills. And like I said, it's from every position. So you'll have something like Glue Hands that are, for a wide receiver. Something like Gunslinger, that's something for a quarterback. So it's something for every position, for all type of skill sets, and for all stats.
What comes to mind about Prime is that he was the greatest cover corner to ever do it.
Facts.
So it's only right that
best corner ever.
Add is a smotherer skill set. But as you can see, being a proficient smotherer is not enough. So let's tack on another one and make him a pure smotherer.
Okay, so boom, you'll see right here, you will see that we're going 2 times for his first 2 skill sets. The first 2 things he did, because he's obviously a cornerback, he wants to be dominantly a cornerback, he went with 2 times on smotherer. So that's why he went smotherer. The first time he did it, I only made it proficient. So proficient will be like 84 to 85, that's all the man you will have. But if you go pure, which is 2 times smotherer, that will get you to 94 man. So that's what it's looking like right here. Now keep in mind also with these positions in these builds, you have to play both sides of the ball. All right, so say someone like this build right here, you can't just go straight up defensive on all your skill sets. You have to play both sides of the ball. So you want to have something like smotherer, and then you have something that touches your speed, and then something that touches maybe your catching, all that type of stuff, because you have to play both sides of the ball when you play this game. No matter if it's 11 on 11 or 7v7, you have to play both sides of the ball.
The next thing about Prime is his game-changing speed. So let's make him a pure speedster as well.
Okay.
Now, before you start screaming at the screen, take a second to breathe. We already know.
Okay, so look, if you see right here, speedster, it will touch, your acceleration, your speed, things of that nature. Now, you also see he gets some max 90 speed at being, once again, just 2 times speedster, which is, just a pure speedster, and also being 6'1". So keep that in mind. Obviously, this might change if you're shorter, or, you get a higher overall, you could get to up 99 speed and things of that nature. But once again, you see right here in this example, a 6'1", just pure speedster with 2 speedsters, it gets you to 90 speed.
That Prime is way better than 94 man and 90 speed. You see, pure skill sets don't do it for him. He's a legend, so he needs supreme skill sets. Problem is, you can't add supreme skill sets until 97 and 99 overall, so that'll have to wait. When we get to 90 overall, we'll add a proficient patroller skill set, and at 95 overall,
so patroller is for like his zone coverage. All right, got you.
we'll make it pure. Now we're getting
Okay,
to the
so he went 2 times patroller. So 2 times patroller got him 91 zone. That this last stat right here is zone.
stuff, because at 97 overall, we're going to make Prime a supreme speedster, and now we can see that he's up to 99 speed. Only thing left to add is the supreme smotherer. Oh, but wait, I know what you're thinking. 101.
Holy, okay, so boom, so with the last 2 he went with speedster to get the 99 speed, and then for the last skill set he went with smotherer. So boom, you will see he gets up to 9, well, over 99. So in this game there will be stats above 99. Yes, boys, there will be stats above 99, so you could get to 101 man coverage. You heard me right, 101 man coverage, which is insane.
You're damn
insane.
Right. ESG will be the first video game to recognize athletes who are out of this world good. You think Usain Bolt should be 99 speed or Arnold Schwarzenegger should be 99 strength? I didn't think so. The GOATs will max out at 105. Now we can see what happens when you try to change your build's height and weight. Making a 7-footer is going to dramatically drop your man coverage and speed.
Yep. So if you change your height and stuff like that, it will change your stats. So it'll change, what you can max out. It'll change, what you can have, at what, it'll change all your stats. It'll change how your build is if you change your stats. So he started at 6'1", but then when he made his build 7 foot, you see his acceleration's going down, his speed's going down, only 86, things of that nature.
Much more to get into with these builds, especially when considering badges.
So since they hinted at badges, let's go and talk about badges really quick. So looking at their last shirt, they kind of, hinted at badges also here, but they also show like how it kind of works here. So looking at the badges, you'll see these are the receiving badges, and there's 6 tiers of them. It's bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, legend, and gold. So yes, there's 6 tiers of badges, which is insane. And you'll see right here, like I said, receiving badges such as basket catch, fearless, play extender, sticky hands, twinkle toes, rocket catch separator, things of that nature. Now, these will all depend on your stats. Obviously, it's going to depend on your ratings and your stats, what you can get gold and what you can get, Hall of Fame and legend and things of that nature. Now, I would assume that you can't get Hall of Fame and legend until, you're a higher overall. That's what I would assume. But, like I said, it just depends on what they have going on. That right here, this is like a route runner, glue hands type of wide receiver. So you're kind of like more of a route runner on this build. But like I said, looking at the badge right here, this is kind of like what they're going to have going on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that they're calling it badges because EA, they have abilities. So even though 2K has badges, they have a badge system. I'm not surprised they're going with badges instead of abilities because once again, they don't want to have the same things as Madden. So that's why we went with badges instead because Madden is another football game.
Into with these builds, especially when considering badges. But this was just a taste. We'll actually be releasing our build maker to our content creator team, aka the stream team, so that they can make a ton of builds to show you guys the ins and outs of everything. You may be thinking,
I like it.
Talking about.
I like it. Okay, so boom, that's the entire video right there. So at the end of the video, they kind of hint at the stream team, kind of like the people who they're gonna be working with to get the game early, test out the game, bring you guys videos, for like the player building and just early access of the game. So I should be a part of that. The plan is for me to be also a part of that. You see, I'm literally on the video. So yes, if you guys stay tuned, make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure you guys are liking the videos, all that type of stuff. I will be able to get my hands on this game early, and I'll be bringing you, like I said, just bring you guys early content, what it looks like, gameplay, and just the player builder, all that type of stuff. So make sure you guys are tuned to the channel. Make sure you guys have that noti bell on. So overall though, looking at this entire video, I liked what I saw. I like the update. I like how updated the game looks. It looks a lot better than what we previously seen with the player build. Like the UI and everything just looks a lot better, and the game just looks clean now. Like I said, the graphics. I mean, if you look at the graphics on the players, obviously it's not gonna be like 2 Maddens, standard. It's not gonna be crazy, insane graphics, but like I said, it's still decent graphics. It's good enough to where, like I said, the gameplay is there, and like I said, the overall game is, good. Then, I could deal with these graphics. It might look a little mobile style, I guess, but once again, if the gameplay is there, the content-wise, and, everything about the game is there, the graphics can be decent or okay. I would deal with that every day of the week. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that down below. What matters more to y'all, gameplay or graphics? Like I said, I could deal with great gameplay and then decent graphics, 100%. So overall though, looking at the entire thing, I like what I saw. I think everything looked good. I think they're really trying to balance this builder, which is a great thing, because you know, balance is the biggest thing. You got to be able to balance this, and just overall, the builder does look good. It does look overall good. So now, boys, we're at everything they show with the player builder today. Let me know, boys, in the comments below. What are y'all thinking? Do y'all like it? Do y'all don't? What are y'all making day one of ESG Football 24? Let me know what y'all making in the comments below. Middle linebacker, wide receiver, route runner, speedster, elusive. Let me know everything y'all are making, the height, the weight, everything. Let me know in the comments below what y'all plan on making. And that's it for the video, boys. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, more bangers just like this one. And until next time, peace.